Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. We begin with news from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has been hospitalized after being injured at a protest against a proposed vaccine mandate. His office, in a statement, said that approximately 200 demonstrators responding to a call to action from the leader of the opposition picketed the parliament and blocked the entrance to the building when the crowd prevented the vehicle carrying the Prime Minister from driving through the gate of the parliament. An opposition demonstrator then hurled a projectile at the Prime Minister, which struck him in the head inches above the temple, the statement said. Images showed the Prime Minister bleeding as he was rushed away from the scene. The Finance Minister said he had been transferred to Barbados for an MRI scan on the advice of medical staff. He has informed his colleagues that he is recovering and reaffirmed that no lawless mob will prevent him from doing the people's business in the seat of our democracy. We expect that the perpetrator of the actual act of violence will be brought to justice, the statement said. Protesters had gathered on Thursday to demonstrate against plans to require most frontline health workers to be vaccinated against COVID-19. Stones and water bottles were thrown at the protest. His office said that the 74-year-old was hit by a projectile. Local media suggested it was a stone. St. Vincent's capital, Kingston, saw the largest protest in years. These demonstrations took place on Thursday as the island's parliament met to make amendments to the Public Health Act. The Caribbean Community Chairman Gadsden Brown labeled the assault of the Prime Minister as shameful and deplorable. In a statement on Friday morning, Brown, who is the Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, said, "There is no place for violence and personal physical assaults in our CARICOM democracies where the rule of law prevails and rights, including the right of peaceful protests, are fully upheld." And now for more news. Caribbean Airlines has announced that it lost more than 326 million Trinidad and Tobago dollars in the first 6 months of 2021. In a statement on Thursday, Caribbean Airlines said that in a year when the airline and travel industry were pulverized by the COVID-19 pandemic, its unaudited financial results for the 6 months, which ended on June 2021, reflected the depressed market conditions with an operating loss of 326.6 million TT dollars or 48 million US dollars. And now for some news from the Olympics. The Jamaican women added the 4x100-meter relay title to their Tokyo Olympic collection after sweeping the podium in the 100-meter final on Friday. The Jamaican team won in a national record 41.02 seconds. It was the second fastest time in history and ended the U.S. team's push for a third consecutive Olympic gold in the event. The American team and Britain took bronze in 41.88 seconds. Their dominance on the track adds to celebration as Jamaica celebrates 59 years as an independent nation on August 6. And finally, Miller Uibo was in imperious form, winning gold in a new personal best time, while Mardelidi Paulino of the Dominican Republic claimed silver, and U.S. legend Allyson Felix earned her 10th Olympic medal in third. There was no need for Shanae Miller Uibo to dive at the line, winning her second consecutive 400-meter Olympic gold medal by a comfortable margin at the Tokyo Olympic Stadium on Friday. 5 years ago, Miller Uibo made headlines when she dove at the line to edge U.S. legend Allyson Felix by 0.07 seconds to claim her maiden title. Again, lining up against Felix, Miller Uibo removed any doubt about the winner, coming out of the bend with a commanding lead, which she held to win in a new personal best of 48.36 seconds. And that is all for your regional news. Thank you for joining.